Hello, welcome to a series I've called Coach in Your Corner. It's a chance to think about the complexities of life and work through an executive coaching perspective. So I want to talk to you today about managing change. It's something we face all of the time. In our working lives, our colleagues change, our roles change, and maybe even the structures change. And we have change management programs for that. But in our personal world, it's a different matter. So I want to give you 3 tips for managing change on a personal level, which I hope that you'll find helpful. The first is that as you start moving forward with your progress on where it is that you want to be, you'll find there's a voice creeping up in your head that says, oh, maybe not now. Do we really need to do this at this stage? Or I think that's going to be too difficult. Or the one that pops up for me is, well, maybe you've tried that before and it didn't go so well. So whatever your inner critic says, one school of thought is to silence it, but the school of thought that I prefer is to use it and harness it. If your inner critic is putting out warning signs, they're a bit like your own risk manager. They're making sure that you do things well and properly, and it's got your back. So harness that voice and take it with you and see it as a protective and perhaps even positively challenging voice. The second tip is that when you're moving forward on your personal goals, make sure that they're achievable and realistic, but also that they have some value. So if you're just ticking off tasks left, right, and center, you'll get a long way with that. But actually, the level of fulfillment that you need as a person when you move out of the zone of comfort into discomfort is that you also need to feel that change. So, for instance, if you were looking at a different style of leadership, and you wanted to make sure that you spent more time checking in with people on the way to your desk in the morning, or it's time to schedule in discussions with key stakeholders on issues that matter, start putting those in the calendar so that you're not only achieving something, but it's speaking to you on a level at which you know is important and matters, so that you get that emotional intelligence feedback as well as getting the task done. And the third tip that I have is about that vision of yourself in your future state. It's the question, who do I want to be, rather than what do I want to do? And the reason I raise this is because we often live our lives slightly under par, or we put a lot of energy into one aspect of our lives and leave the other one slightly in grayscale. So I want to suggest that you turn up the color on your life, look at it in full multicolor vision and think, what can I really achieve if I put my mind to it and I believed in it? Because you do have so much potential. So I hope those 3 tips were helpful and that you get where you need to go through managing change. Thank you.